This is Sean Crow. You're watching WGS-TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring at this time, Psycho Mike, Mustang Mike, Kid Kronik, the Dark Alliance.
Yes, guys and gals, we're back here on MSX Revelations on WGS-TV along with Lance Moss. I am the Wrestlegamer, Billy Boudreaux, and Lance, let's just say not our favorite group of people are about to come out.
Oh, Lord. Here we go again.
There's Nate Dogg. There's Kid Kronik. There's Psycho Mike. And there's Mustang Mike, the Dark Alliance. I definitely would like to know what they're doing out here.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I was told to be sure to remind everyone that Nate Dogg is the manager of the Dark Alliance. And let's just say I've seen Nate Dogg trying to cash checks in crayon, so I'm not sure how far that will go. Well, you got one right now.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just checking to see if y'all all still stupid.
Always endearing to the fans.
By the luck of the draw, and for y'all entertainment, the Dark Alliance is here in rare form tonight to please everybody in the house.
They're in rare form?
And tonight, we have been promised a tag team title shot. Because those belts have been vacant, but they should already be around our waist. Nobody looks better with gold around their waist than Mustang Mike and Psycho Mike.
Well, there's no arguing their past history.
That is very true.
Let's get straight to the point. Mustang Mike, Psycho Mike, the Dark Alliance right here gets a shot tonight. Now, I know that Mustang Mike and Psycho Mike will be the two in the ring, right?
Oh, yeah, we've been doing this for years, man.
What you mean?
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm Dark Alliance?
Well, Kid Kronik is Dark Alliance.
Hey, girl, sit your big butt down while Psycho Mike's on the microphone. Sit down.
Wait a second. I'm your manager. What are you talking about? You know we the manager. We gonna face the belts. Yeah, but I'm your manager. I should get to say who's in that match. We are a part of the Dark Alliance.
Well, you the man.
Also, dissension in the ranks of the Dark Alliance, Lance.
Yeah, looks like a little bit of trouble in paradise.
You know what's going on around here.
Oh, you heard what Kronik had to say.
Oh, Lord.
Did you just call Mustang Mike and Psycho Mike old?
I think that's what he said.
Oh, Lord.
He was just joking. He wasn't serious.
Oh, come on! What was that about?
Apparently he didn't like getting called old. That's just my take on it.
Well, that's typical Dark Alliance tactics. Always attack from behind. And, oh, down goes Nate Dogg. Down goes the Nate Dogg. Now, apparently, Nate Dogg has been unceremoniously fired from the Dark Alliance. Oh, come on. This is just unbelievable. Apparently, Nate Dogg and Kid Kronik are out of the Dark Alliance.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is just unbelievable. And oh, wait a Mark Maddon! Mark Maddon is out here?
They're backing up a little bit.
We didn't ask for you to come out here to help this guy.
We didn't ask to hear your voice.
Last time I checked, Mustang Mike and Psycho Mike, we're the Dark Alliance. We were the Dark Alliance, so you want to come out here and buck us. We the main...
Wait, Mad Dog Mike is out here as well. The new co-owner of Mid-South Extreme.
Yeah, I said the Dark Alliance is going to have a title shot tonight.
That's us.
But how do you know?
That's right.
Yeah, but Mad Dog.
I wasn't talking about him or him.
Mad Dog, you said the Dark Alliance would get the tag team title shot. You didn't say what two guys. I think tonight it should be these two versus those two.
Oh, hey, no, there's an interesting notion from Nate Dogg.
Well, to steal a quote from the great JR, business is about to pick up.
Whoa. Now listen up, Moses. Look, I know you put the Red Sea, but if you put the Dark Alliance, I'm going to bust your rabbit ass. So you better watch what you say.
Yeah, we so scared. Take your mask off.
Do what's right, Mad Dog. Give the fans what they want.
I think that's what the fans want.
It sounds like that's what it sounds like to me.
Dark Alliance versus Dark Alliance.
Oh, it's official.
With the tag team titles on the line. You want to do the right thing, Mark?
I'm here, aren't I?
It's them against y'all.
How about that? Mark Maddon really wanting to do the right thing now. Especially after what we saw happen earlier tonight there, Lance.
Yeah.
And look, now we got a referee. It's official. We're going to have a tag team title match right here, right now. How about this, Lance? Dark Alliance versus Dark Alliance for the tag team titles. I think it's safe to say that Dark Alliance will become the tag team champions.
Yeah. It just, the big and the small.
Well, yeah, you got a point there.
And to steal a quote from JR, business is about to pick up.
What's Kid Kronik doing? Oh, and Mark Maddon pointing out to the referee that the referee needs to definitely check Psycho Mike and Mustang Mike. And, I don't think the referee wants to go anywhere near the derriere of Psycho Mike. But anyway, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Tag Team Championship on the line for Mid-South Extreme. Psycho and Mustang Mike versus Mark Maddon and Kid Kronik. And Maddon backing Psycho Mike back into the corner, and a clean break from Mark Maddon. I don't know if Kid Kronik and Nate Dogg probably have revenge on their mind after what just transpired out here.
Yeah, because they can have to be none too happy.
Especially with that assault and the unceremoniously firing of Nate Dogg and Kid Kronik from the Dark Alliance. Another collar and elbow tie-up, and Psycho Mike trying to back up Mark Maddon to the corner, and he does. And will we get a clean break?
Oh.
No. Now, I kind of figured we weren't going to get a clean break from Psycho Mike. Never expect that from Psycho Mike there, Lance. Never.
Well, he just learned a little bit of sign language.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And if you guys don't know what that sign language means, we're not going to tell you. And what's Psycho Mike doing now?
It appears to be stalling.
And, well, Mark Maddon decided he's going to take it easy for a second or so. Even though the MSX Tag Team Championship on the line. Here, a lot up for grabs here. And Mark kind of ran into that boot and that left hand right across the forehead of Maddon. As Psycho Mike sends Maddon into the ropes. Big clothesline, and Maddon just ate that one. Goes for the cover, and only a 2 count. And one's going to wonder, Lance, after what we saw earlier tonight, as we watch this clothesline again, watch the impact as Maddon just gets nailed and just goes down on the back of the head. One's got to wonder just how much does Mark Maddon have left in the tank after what we saw earlier tonight, Lance, when he got assaulted by the Trilogy.
Yeah, that is. He did take a beating.
But Maddon wanted to do the right thing and eats an elbow right in the chest from the architect, as it were, of the Dark Alliance. Eat your heart out, Seth Rollins. Mustang Mike, the technique, the finesse of the Dark Alliance. Again, the Dark Alliance, one of the most highly decorated tag teams ever in Louisiana history, but Mustang Mike missed, and Mark Maddon did miss, and now Mustang Mike backing up here, but Mark Maddon would serve himself to make a tag to Kid Kronik right now. And I think Mark Maddon right now, Lance, is making a mistake by not taking the time to tag his partner.
Yeah, it's always a good thing when you get a fresh man in.
And I think Kid Kronik wants in there, and there's the tag.
There we go.
And Kid Kronik gonna have revenge on his mind, and there tags in Psycho Mike. And I think Kid Kronik definitely wants to get his hands on Psycho Mike after what we saw earlier. With that heinous assault by Psycho and Mustang Mike towards Kid Kronik and Nate Dogg. You know, I never thought I would feel bad for Nate Dogg, but I kind of felt bad for him when the Dark Alliance did that to him, Lance.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Even though he still thinks he's a better commentator than me, but then again, that's a story for another day and another time, and down goes Kid Kronik. Kid Kronik cannot go power for power with someone like Psycho Mike, Lance. He's got to use his speed.
Yeah, but you never want to slap somebody in the face. All it's going to do is key him up.
Definitely is, definitely. And Kid Kronik in really good shape. And apparently now, there's a collar elbow tie-up into a side headlock now by Kid Kronik. Kid Kronik, kind of the rookie of the Dark Alliance, or he was the rookie of the Dark Alliance. After he got fired and assaulted, and down goes Psycho, and Psycho decides to take a breather to the outside. Hard to believe Kid Kronik just ran over Psycho Mike, Lance, but that just happened.
Yeah. And he looks none too pleased that it did.
But then again, when is Psycho Mike pleased?
Yeah, you had a point.
It's a rarity that we ever see Psycho Mike getting pleased with himself about something.
Yeah.
Unless he's sticking it to the fans, and right now, Kid Kronik is sticking it to Psycho Mike.
Yeah.
Nate Dogg trying to get a chant going for Psycho Mike. Not too easy right now. I think Nate Dogg's got to warm himself up to the Abbeville fans after being so long associated with the Dark Alliance.
Yeah.
Back to the side headlock by Kid Kronik. He's really utilizing it very well against Psycho until that, as Psycho Mike with a pair of left hands frees himself. Oh, and there's a nice hip lock takeover. Folks gotta remember, even though Psycho Mike is a little bit out there, he is an excellent mat technician.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the things, as we see that behind the referee's back, Mustang Mike assaulting, choking the life out of Kid Kronik is Psycho Mike.
In no man's land.
Definitely. And Nate Dogg knows those tactics. He's actually utilized them himself when he was the manager of the Dark Alliance. He knows the tricks of the trade. And again, Mustang Mike going after the throat, choking out Kid Kronik, and again, look at Psycho Mike just standing on the rib cage. And last time I checked, Lance, Psycho Mike is no small man by any stature.
Yeah, he a big boy.
Again, just depriving Kid Kronik of the air, that precious oxygen that you need to breathe. And a textbook suplex right there by Psycho Mike. And again, I think that's one of the things that really throws opponents off about Psycho Mike. They don't think that he can actually wrestle. I think he's more of a thinking man's wrestler. You know, we don't give him enough credit for that. And I think that's kind of a ploy by Psycho Mike to throw his opponents off.
Yeah.
But then again, wait a minute, Mustang Mike. Oh, a kick, and no, Kid Kronik. Kronik firing back. buries the shoulder right in the midsection, and Kronik with a head of steam and a big splash in the corner. Kronik now taking it to his former mentors. Oh, and a nice drop kick right to the shoulder blade.
Yeah.
Mustang Mike again, the tag team titles on the line, and Psycho Mike broke that up because he knew his partner was in a world of trouble there. And again, with the tag team championship on the line, the championship's being vacated. You guys remember the last show, Christian Blake and Flip had to give up the championship just so Christian Blake can have his shot. His rifle shot at Trucker Jones at that time for the Mid-South Extreme Championship. And look at Kronik. Oh, look at Nate Dogg. Mustang was holding the rope, and Nate Dogg, the former manager, kicked his hands away from the ropes, but Psycho Mike, I think Kronik had it there. If it wasn't for Psycho Mike distracting the referee, we could have had new tag team champions right there. And there's a tag to Mark Maddon, Lance.
Oh,
wait a minute.
The ref didn't see it, so it did not happen.
Yeah, but there was not a tag. There was no tag between Psycho and Mustang. But the referee did not see a tag between between Kid Kronik and Mark Maddon. What is going on with the Dark Alliance on the other side of the ring?
Blind tagging.
And guess Mustang Mike decided that, we wasted enough time here. DDT!
That'll scramble some brain cells.
He spiked him with that DDT. Again, we can only wonder how much does Mark Maddon have left after that heinous assault by the Trilogy earlier tonight by Ashton Spears and Max Maverick. And again, another huge lariat. Mark Maddon is not having a good time with those clotheslines.
I think he might land it on his head.
I think so as well. I mean, it already happened once and it happened again. We also got to now wonder about... Referee got to look at the neck and the head of Mark Maddon, and double clothesline. Both men thinking clothesline, and unfortunately, Lance, both men connecting. This is a pivotal point in the match here, folks. Again, the MSX Tag Team Championship on the line. Psycho with a tag, and Kid Kronik. What?
Wait a minute here.
What the hell? What the hell? What did Kid Kronik do that for? What's going on here?
I smell setup.
Wait a minute! Nate Dogg's got a chain! Oh my God! What the hell is that about? Oh no, Psycho Mike with the psychedelic! Oh my God! Was this a setup?
All up, friggin' long.
Oh my God! It was a setup. Oh my God, this was a setup. Oh, come on.
And they're not done yet.
I'm going to be sick to my stomach. This was a setup by the Dark Alliance. Oh my God. Come on, enough's enough. Wait a minute. Daniel T? What in the world is the better Black Daniel T doing out there? Daniel T's had his issues with the Dark Alliance in the past. What the hell is he doing out here? Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Enough's enough! Give me a break! Oh, come on!
Could we possibly have a new member?
Oh, wait a minute, Flip! Flip is out here, so is Gil Guillory! Oh, Flip has got his hands on Daniel! Now the odds are a little bit more even, but again, I'm still sick to my stomach, Lance. This was a setup.
Yeah.
The Dark Alliance just conned their way to the MSX Tag Team Championship. Mark Maddon was on here to do the right thing. And just got set up. By the Dark Alliance, I'm sick. But now Flip Shot now showing some trust in Mark Maddon. Now the side's a little bit more even. The Dark Alliance not really ready to get into the fray, as it were.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, I am still just...
But no big deal. I see you made it in here looking like Little Red Riding Hood, son. But let me tell you something. Don't you won't make it out.
Oh, ominous words right there from Psycho Mike.
Let me tell you something, girl. You all come out here and stick your nose in a good beat down. You an old flip-flop. But I tell you what, I seen the call. You fighting this man tonight. And he got some bad news for you. You should have stayed where you was having car trouble. You should have come here tonight.
Yeah, we are scheduled to have Gil Guillory and Haniel T.
I'm gonna handle you in this very ring. Let's see if you Gil, can handle that.
Haniel that? Well, we're going to see if Gil Guillory can handle that later tonight. As we go back here on the instant replay, as we see Nate Dogg, bam! Right there with the chain behind the referee's back. Referee didn't see a thing. And Psycho Mike right there hits the psychedelic. Bam, just takes him down. And Psycho and Mustang Mike become the new MSX Tag Team Champions. And it literally makes me sick to my stomach, Lance, just seeing that again.
I know, but what can you expect from a group called the Dark Alliance?
Well, on
Not
that,
the rainbow-colored Fruity Pebble Alliance.
well, guys and gals, be sure you look forward to the TV title match later tonight.
And Cody Hawkins quickly got out of it.